Welcome back to Less Cash More Mash. My name's Tom,
And I'm Mike.
and today we're cracking open a new bottle of Castle and Key Small Batch.
$20.22.
So first and foremost, leave a comment down below what you think of the new setup. We're trying a little something different. Let us know if you like it, don't like it, too dark, not dark enough. Leave a comment. Greatly appreciate it. So we're ever trying to improve. So all comments are welcome. Castle and Key, we've done some of stuff that we think they have made, but we have never done one by actually them. So this one is 97 proof. It is approximately 4 years old, is what the rumor is. We got it for $59.99. The company and distillery is Castle and Key. The mash bill, 73% white corn, 17% malted barley, and 10% rye, which is different. You don't usually have the malted barley in second place. I thought that fascinating. So this started in 2014 when they took over the old Taylor distillery. It was purchased and rehabbed. It brought back to its former glory. Over in many years, they were kind of like MGP. They would make a bunch of bourbons for other people, and all they would do is they only released a rye under their name until they did batch one. And after that, then they've been slowly doing some under their actual name. This happens to be batch number 6, bottle number 02110. And someone does it. So they only released, the batches only came in they were small batches, like 80 barrels each.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice cork pop, though.
It's up in the bottle's pretty neat.
I was going to comment on that.
It does stand out.
It is actually and if I'm doing a good job editing, you should be able to see a semi close-up of the bottle in case, I'm trying something different. Again, leave a comment down below. Feel the cork too. Like it like has some heft to it. You know what I mean? Like everything about the bottle is like fancy. You know what I mean? Like it really does.
It did stand out.
Yeah, it really does look fancy. So we'll see what it tastes like. They win in the looks department anyways.
They do that.
We got to give them that.
It's almost like a fruity nose. And that little story's kind of on the back of the bottle too. How they bought? Yeah.
I'll tell you, it has a very good nose though.
No, I get a little bit of a fruit.
It's I could see where you're getting a fruit because I would call it like a soft caramel, like it's not.
I was gonna even go like
dark.
A plum, but we'll see.
It's almost jumping right into a batter right off the bat though. I'm kind of liking that. Like it's.
Oh, it's got a different finish. Not in a bad way. It just has a different finish. I don't know if that's it's not really an oak, I don't think, but did you get like a little different taste?
It's a whole different taste, actually. It really is. It's not drinking like it comes off, the nose comes off like a regular bourbon. I think it's the high malted barley, but normally I was blaming the high malted barley. That's your secondary grain. They always list the second one. And a lot of times with that, I end up getting that fresh bread, but it's going to have to open up a little bit.
I'm not getting that.
I will tell you, I'm not yet either. I'll let you know if it starts changing. But the initial taste of it wasn't your traditional caramel bourbon. There was a different flavor to it. That definitely for sure.
I can't.
What it is yet, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it was definitely not like every other bourbon we've had, and none of that in a bad way.
No, and it's still there.
I see a fruit. It is definitely a different nose too.
And for 93, it actually holds on.
Mm-hmm.
Or 97. Excuse me, 97. It's got a good flavor. I don't really mind this.
I'm trying to
pinpoint what it is.
I was leaving it on my tongue because at first, right in the middle, it almost brought like a sour note. And again, not in a bad way, but it was something different so I kind of left it there and swirled it around to see. When you do that, it sits on your tongue.
Well, it sits in the back of your throat, even just for.
Again, I'm not hating the proof for sure. I mean, the 97 is not a bad proof. It's definitely bringing a different nose than your traditional.
Yeah. It's just got a unique final flavor, and I'm not sure what it is, but it stays on your tongue with that flavor. Excuse me. And it didn't say anything on. Well, it didn't say the mash bill on the back of it either, but
that's what it was. That's what it was online. So it definitely lingers.
It does.
It is. I don't know how to describe it because I don't know if we've had another whiskey that had malted barley as a secondary.
Maybe that's
you know what I mean. I think that's what's changed the whole flavor of all this. Like normally rye is your secondary, and you might have a high malted barley at the end, but rye is your second dominant grain. And in this aspect,
the nose is good.
If that blind is the same, right? I mean, if the mash bill is right, then malted barley is their second.
I mean, it rolls down nice off the glass.
No,
it says, "What I can't." That's gonna bug me. It's like a taste that I've had, but I can't pinpoint it, and it stays there.
Even on the nose, it is definitely something close to something we've had, but not anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's
not the wine effect or the sherry effect at all. It's just, but there's something different in this. And if we're going to attribute that to the barley, I guess, then...
I mean, that's the only thing I notice that's totally different than everything else we've tried.
Think about that, though. Because if you just eat a barley... You probably never had a plain barley, right?
No.
Can't imagine that.
I'm singing the Sting song. On the fields of barley. Yeah, but no,
I wasn't there.
But. Yeah, but you just brought me there because I'm eating barley. I see myself in the field. But I actually got to be honest with you. I really like it. Like it's actually.
I like it for two reasons. It's
unique.
It's good, but it is different, and it's not different in a bad way. And for 97, it just kind of stays. It's nice. This would be a nice casual drinker.
I do like everything about it.
I know where you're gonna go next is
honestly, what I was thinking about was it has such a high corn. I didn't say that like a human, but it has a high corn content.
It does have a nice cork.
It's kind of making me think of the mellow corn.
It's got way more flavor than that.
Mm-hmm. It does have way more flavor than that, but it was making me think. Efficient. It's making me think that maybe that's where we're getting the familiar flavor. But it also brought 10% rye on the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe that's the after flavor that's standing out.
Because that's like mostly corn and might have malted barley in it. You know what I mean? So it would be a similar equation. I don't know. I actually really like this. Yeah, I agree. If I'm being 100% honest, I really like the mellow corn too. I actually like that. I thought it was very good. But
there's a big jump in price.
$59.99. It's gonna be that. But there was people that had said, you know, if you're chasing pretty bottles and stuff like that, and you're willing to pay. You know,
this is a great Christmas gift.
This was the alternative to Blanton's. Like people would use that as like, if you can't get that, then get something like this because you know what? It's darn good. It's a fancy bottle. It's pretty, and it's not costing you $150 like Blanton's does. You know what I mean? They were actually priced exactly the same if you get it at MSRP. Yeah. But one you can sometimes find. You know, although this isn't something I see on the shelves all the time either. For me,
I've only found it in the Brookfields.
So I'll be super interested if this doesn't wake up in a week and I start getting that bready flavor. That'll be the telltale sign of whether the malted barley is really my thing.
I'll be heading that way. I'll take another look in there, and if they have like 2021 or they got a different
version, and we can compare them.
Because he's the only place I've seen it. That's including New Hampshire and Maine and Boston. So this does not. Actually, I think I sent it to you when I seen it. I'm like, is this the one you've been talking about?
Well, we've done some that had this as rumored to be their juice, but we have never found any by them. So
I'm not upset. I'm saying if you see it and you want something different, but it still has a good flavor.
It is definitely unique.
It is. It has a different, but not bad.
I'm waiting for it to. I'm kind of
thinking-
stalling.
I'm
I was going to
almost
wrap
leaning
this
towards
up,
you
but
where it might be the corn that we're getting.
I think so because it's such a sweetness. It's a heavy corn. Usually it's like 53% or 73% is a lot of corn. Well, there are a lot of them
No,
are up there
but-
like that. It's the secondary being the malted barley. I
I'm not-
never
you know-
write that as a secondary. It's always rye as a secondary.
I'm not
mash bill.
disappointed because I don't really get the rye twinge. Maybe
There-
maybe
There is a
bit of
little
the
sparkle at the
Yeah,
end.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say maybe the little drink hang time. If you swished it, you kind of get it, but I don't get that flavor.
I like it. I do.
I'm with you.
Well, there you go. Once again, if you're still here and not subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you for all that have recently subscribed. Greatly appreciate it. So, again, we're going to try some new things. Leave a comment down below what you think. Castle and Key, small batch, even at the $59.99, I like it. It's at least 97 proof. I'm not.
I would get it, and I think it would make a great gift.
I think
if your
drinks
grandpa or whatever is something different, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and it's not something you see often, and it's different with a good flavor.
I agree. Are there cheaper ones that you might like better? Yes, I will say that.
Does it make it
But
extra special?
this is unique. I'm going to give it the unique flavor aspect on it. So
On a positive, unique.
that's what I mean. No,
Yeah.
Right? It's something different.
Well, usually when we say unique,
no, we've done quite a
so
few drinks that we've had, and this is standing out.
It definitely
I'm thinking,
is. I still haven't pinpointed it.
No.
But
I'll be shocked if we don't pick it out of a blind, but if it comes 6 months from now, because it is definitely different. But this again, I'm waiting for the bread to come, and it hasn't done it. So there you go. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.